Hi, I'm Carrie Nelson with 4 Chicks Furniture and Wood Art. We're based in Conifer, Colorado. And today we want to show you our portable bar that we made. So it's fantastic space for our clients. This is called Miralux, and it's got a coating on it to protect. You put a film on it to protect it, but it's a matte finish on it. So I like the fact that they put this protective film on the front and the back. It keeps it from getting scratched while you're machining it. We went over this with my crew yesterday, what we're actually building. So we've got all of our design plans printed out. Parts for the bar, and what we've done, all of the cabinets are in one file, so it'll optimize it for sheet usage, and they've given us some options on how to do that now, so you can get the most amount of pieces on the least amount of sheets. All right, we're ready to go. So it drills all of our pilot holes first. It has a drill block on this side of it. And so it'll do all of our small holes. If we have shelf pins, it'll do all the shelf pins first. Then it'll start doing all the cutout portions. Yeah. We'll measure each one, and then we'll know what the size is supposed to be, and so we can identify which parts they are. That way we won't double cut parts. That gets costly and time consuming. All right. Okay. Good thing they're big parts, most of them. So we're setting up to dial in our edge bander right now. Plastic edge banding, you can get it in wood texture or plastic, but you order it to match your product, so it's matte black, like the product is. I laugh because we act like this is the dark ages of edge banding, but 4 years ago we used to iron it on. All right. That feels great. Super smooth. She's trimming them, I'm cutting them, and I'm going to have you polish, just get the edge so it's just these, and so then we'll just get them done, and then we'll move them back over to the table. Now that we have everything cut, we're going to start assembling. Is this everything for one cabinet?
Yep.
Awesome. And this is 101?
Yep. All
right. I'd say let's test fit everything first, and then if it all fits well, then we'll glue it. You guys feel confident? Okay. And the hard, tricky part is getting all lined up in there. But you got to come back towards me. Almost there. Come back. There you go. Okay. All right, take it apart and glue it. And it cuts so well this time. I'm so happy with how the cuts came out. Over the next few days, what we'll do is we'll finish all of our edge banding. Then we will finish the assembly. We should have all that done by Thursday. And then basically we have all of our inserts to go in there. So we have our 2 spice inserts that we're using for the liquor bottles. And then we have like our trash can inserts, so we'll get all those put in there. And I think we should have all that finished by the end of Thursday. Yeah, we have, we'll have to build the base. So we're gonna build the base. It'll be a solid platform with the casters in it, but we'll have one person working on that tomorrow. And then we also have to do our Alder for our tops. And we'll probably spend a lot of tomorrow working on getting tops glued together. But I can't wait to see it all come together. So it has a black on it. We use Osmo, which is a natural wood oil wax. It's a hard oil wax. And then over the top of that, we have an Osmo maintenance oil that we do. So it has 3 coats of maintenance oil on top of it. And we love this product because the homeowner can recoat this themselves. It's non-toxic, it's super easy to use, and very, very consumer friendly. But it does a great job at beating water. So it's a good solution for a bar top. So today I have a metal artist, Parker Dolger with Dolger Design Works, and he has done all of my metal work. And so he was doing some tests on sample pieces last weekend and putting on like the first layer, timing it to see how long you want to leave it on. And in this case, it was about 10 minutes. So at the 10-minute mark, then he gently dried it off. And then we go for the second layer, which is a different name of a patina. And on that one, we let it completely dry. And it looked amazing when we were doing it. It was all kind of chalky. And again, you have to then wipe it off. And in between each coat, we use denatured alcohol on it to make sure that it's completely clean. So then we did a third layer, and that layer is called Japanese brown. And when we did that, it really brought out some of the gold tones and highlighted some of the greens that were in it, and then followed up by the last coat of oil. And it just turned out so stunningly, and we love all of the different colors together. It's just been amazing. So today what we're going to do is we're going to pre-fit all this together. So this is the front of the bar. It's going to be lifted up, and we have walnut trim. So what we'll do is we'll get the trim around the bottom of it, lift it up into place, make sure it fits really well. Then we'll trim up the top. And once we have all the trim exactly where we want it, we're going to take the whole thing apart and reassemble it on site. This is a gorgeous piece of wood. Look at the grain on that. So we're rabbiting the bottom of the boards for the thickness of the metal, so that the boards don't tip. That way the metal's right in there on this edge, and it's exactly the thickness of it. And we had our measurement for the metal from the manufacturer, so we knew exactly how much we had to do. And there we go. We'll just take a little sandpaper to it and smooth it out, but that's exactly what we need. All right. Check it compared to our top pieces. That's perfect. That's it. Okay. Good? Okay. Okay, so this is a Wi-Fi controller that's hooked to a transformer for the lighting that we have. The lighting's attached underneath of the top. We did a recess inside. So we need to get this up high and out of the way because we have a drawer here, and this will be prepared. So the next step is bringing the top in and getting this hooked up. So we're ready to go. All right, now we're even in the right orientation. All right, so we're just gonna come down here. We'll go up, and that's all I need because I'll hook up the lights from there. Okay. Get our lights hooked up. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Lights. Let's get her in. Go. That's in. Oh, I know where these go. These go here. Such a great project because we really crammed a lot of storage and a lot of useful spaces in a small amount of space. The top is made from alder wood, and there's a lot of alder in this room. Their ceiling is alder, their beams are alder. We didn't want to clash with the stain on the alder, so we went with a black, and just wanted to make sure that this was a piece that stood out, but also didn't overbear the room. And we had a great idea for the front here in a combination of walnut, and this is patinaed metal that we did. And we can come around and see the back of the bar if you want. That's where all the good stuff is. But as I said, we wanted to cram as much storage in here as we could. And so we have a wine glass rack up at the top here for hanging wine glasses. And then this area is a multi-purpose area. So the wine rack here is just removable. So if they want to put something else in there, they can. And then down here, we have another pull-out wine area for storage. And then, of course, every bar has to have a place for bottles. So we used, these are actually spice racks, and they work perfectly for holding all of your bottles that you need to have in there. But again, he's got lots and lots of room. They do a lot of entertaining, and so we wanted to make sure that he got the most out of this space. And then as we move over, I thought about an area for silverware. So we gave him a double stacked silverware area here, because again, there's not a lot of length here, so we have to get a lot in our height. And then underneath that, we have just open storage. And then we built in a drawer, multi-purpose drawer really. We envisioned putting like a plastic tote in there so he can have ice right here. Just refill it, and you can take the tote out, dump it, and refill it as necessary. And then every bar needs a garbage can. So you've got double can here. And then again, to utilize more space, he's got a cutting board up here. So you can cut your vegetables and then you just pull out your little cover here, and they can drop your debris right into your garbage can below. And we did add lighting underneath here so that we could have lights underneath the bar that kind of shows off the patina with the greens and golds in here, and the grain of the walnut, which is fantastic. So I think altogether it works beautifully in the space, and super happy how it turned out.